How is this Joes, guys? Okay, so I hope streaming started, bro. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to hear the audio. If I can hear properly, then hey, guys. Okay, so I hope streaming started, bro. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to hear the audio. If I can hear properly, then hey, guys. Okay, so I hope streaming started, bro. I just wanted to see. Stack off a stack. Hear the audio. Hey, so thank you so much if anyone is gonna watch this video first of all. So welcome to this channel, guys. It's High Entropy. I'm introducing my channel name for the first time and I'm pretty excited and doing terrific. Yeah, definitely I'm doing terrific because I'm just doing things that I few weeks back or before starting DSA or English speaking I wasn't doing, and I'm feeling terrific, bro. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I'm feeling nervous, but today I'm pretty excited. Just had a call with my family before starting the recording or before starting the streaming, and I feel like okay, now I'm a kind of person who is more excited. And when you are confident, you can do the things better and you can take better decisions. And definitely, I'll recommend you to read books daily, at least few pages. It will improve your muscles if you are speaking, if you wanted to speak good or you want to impress people by your words, your speaking, your speeches and all, then definitely go and read some books. It will help you, it will shape you, if you it will help you to think out of box. Definitely not if you are going to watch videos, definitely that will also help you. But I felt like when you are using more time on screen, it starts like you will feel strained, you will feel stressed and all. That's why I'm avoiding. I just started a new practice of. I know we are going to solve DSA definitely, but before that, I just wanted to tell you few good things that I'm feeling so far. Definitely. So, for example, I felt like from since long time, I'm feeling like I'm going through brain rot, or I'm unable to brain fog. You can say I'm unable to think creative, and I started doubting myself and all. Like, how can I do this? I'm feeling scared. Still, I'm feeling. I won't say like completely. I'm able to overcome these challenges, but right now I'm at least combating with them. I'm confronting, like this is my fear, this is my fear, and I'm confronting, or I'm trying to confront what are my fears. If you know what are your problems, then only you will try to to find the solution. And there are other kind of persons who know what is wrong for them, but still they are just blindly following, like okay, I'm just closing my eyes, I can't see the world, so everything is black, right? If you will see like okay, everything is black for me, or no one is looking at me. It's like, let me tell you a story. So like, I don't know about you, but for me, like when I was child, I was always I used to think, okay, I'll cover my face with a bed sheet, or maybe I don't know, bed sheet, or how to say it, with a pillow. Maybe I'll cover my face with pillow. So if maybe ghost will try to find me, I couldn't see him, I won't be able to see him, so I won't be scared, or he or she won't be able to scare me. And that's what we think most of the times. Like, we are not looking at this problem. For example, right now AI is booming, and you can say it's not no more experience. Like, I'm reading the articles and hearing it, like or seeing it on articles, in articles, like they are saying it's no more experimental. Earlier people used to say it's in experimental phase, so we don't know what's going to happen, but now things are getting settled down. So definitely we need to learn it, I need to learn it, and still I'm avoiding it, and that's the problem. After, if you will start learning it after a while, the other people will already be at next level, and you will be the beginner. Definitely you will be in back seat, right? So that's why we can't avoid the things. I know, if I had learned the DSA few years back with this consistency, I have recorded the video, I had, then the things will be changed, would be changed, or maybe changed. But definitely, at least I can say, right, that I did something and it's like I won't regret. But now I'm doing the same. So that's why, bro, that's why I'm telling you, do whatever do with perfection. and be confident. So most important thing is be confident whatever you are delivering. For example, right now I'm delivering, like I can speak in front of you or whoever, like I can record the video. The reason is I'm confident, and I'm talking like an I'm talking like a MLM person. If you have ever met MLM person, they will say, "Where do you want to see yourself after a few years? Do you want Mercedes? Do you want KTM? Do you want this? Look, this is the person who is earning 1 crore per year, 1 2 CR per year, and he owns BMW. But after then, you won't see those kinds of instances or examples. So there are so many memes around it. Maybe some of the top peoples are earning, I don't know, but most of the peoples are just, they are scamming, you can say, MLM. So I don't know, man, what I'm talking. I don't want to create any controversy. Okay. By the way, we are here to learn DSA, and if you are watching for the first time, let me tell you, my name is, I don't know, man. Even I forgot my name. So it does not matter, bro. So here you can see my name, but I don't. I won't. Whoever. I don't know if I said it ever, but okay. So leave it. Name is not important. Important is why we are here. Maybe after a while you will get my name. If not, even if you scan my face, maybe you can get it. You can search it on Google. I'm not a famous personality, but my photo is available in Google. Okay, so you can compare it if you want it. By the way, that's not important, bro. So the most important thing is I'm here to learn DSA, and if you have any idea, just tell me. I'll follow that. And if it's terrific, or maybe it's pretty fantastic, I'll shout out you, and I'll definitely say like, bro, you saved me, or you saved my months of practice, and definitely. So if you have any idea like how can I improve my logical skill or anything, then please comment down below, and I'll consider them if they are worthful, because I'm curious and I'm very open person who is open to learn from any person from anywhere. I'm just ready because I just want to explore and I just want to improve my skills. Hey, I thought maybe I just broke a streak. So it's pretty good. So it's day 26, okay? And I know today also I'm starting little late, but great that we are starting and we are consistent, and I am showing my presence for last 26 days. Or you can say since 26 days, I don't know, for 26 days. So I have been here, or I have been streaming daily and solving at least one problem for 26 days. I'm just trying to improve my English, and for that I'm just wherever. So today I was confused about when to use since, when to use for, and I was using blindly. So for if time is not fixed, but if use since if time is fixed. Now for 24 hours you are doing since 11th May I'm doing, then you can say since 11th month, 11th May 2026 I'm performing this, I'm doing this, that, blah blah blah. Oh, it's May 27. Oh, sorry, May 17, bro. Time is moving so fast. I'm unable to catch it, and it's very important. Sometimes I feel like I just want to talk. It's like if you are watching for the first time, I'm kind of person who blabber, who like to blabber a lot. Okay, so I'm forgive me if I'm blabbering a lot, but definitely I'm a kind of person who is like that. So I love to talk with people, but definitely if you it's pretty difficult to connect with people directly, but here in camera I can speak anything, bro, and I'm pretty excited. So let's jump to the section 3. So we are solving 3, and yesterday we solved one problem, and here I was getting one error, if you remember. And I was just, when I went on walk after having a dinner, I was thinking about this problem only. Like most of the time I never think about problems and at all once I stop streaming. But here today I was thinking like what kind of mistake I made yesterday. So if you remember, yesterday I was trying to solve this problem. I got the approach, I tried it, and but I failed it. And the reason for that is like my example was giving 73 and result was 73, but there it was coming 72. And the reason for that was Like whenever I'm getting the exact matching number, or maybe whenever I'm able to meet the number of us, then I thought maybe we don't need anymore, and we got the result. But like when we are dividing numbers, so there are other options available. So okay, I need to follow. And also, if you remember, I talked about the rubber duck theory, rubber duck explanation theory. You can say rubber duck theory. You can say. So let's jump to the next problem and let's see, bro. Don't be like we are going to solve everything, but with patience and with learning and fun and everything. And definitely I need to consider more problems in a day because it's not going to help. If I targeted 385 days are now passed, and it's been 1 year when I took the subscription, more than 1 year, but still I'm here. No problem, bro. Given and roses, okay. It's not, bro, it's not Valentine Day, so why are you giving roses? I don't know what I'm doing. Given n roses and an array nums where nums of I denote the ith rose will bloom on the nums of ith day. Okay, ith rose nums of ith day. Okay, great. So you can say array represents basically uh, there are n rows that represents the number of array, or length of array is basically number of roses, and each row or that particular index value represent the day when it will bloom. Okay, only adjacent bloomed roses can be picked to make a bouquet. Okay, bucket. Bouquet, I believe. Yeah, it's bouquet. Only adjacent bloomed rose can be picked to make a bouquet. Exactly k adjacent bloomed roses are required to make a single bouquet. Find the minimum number of days required to make at least m bouquet, each containing k roses. Return -1 if it is not possible. Okay, only adjacent bloomed roses can be picked to make a bouquet. Great. Exactly k adjacent bloomed roses are required. K adjacent bloomed roses are required. K adjacent bloomed roses are required to make a single bouquet. Find the minimum number of days required to make at least m bouquets, each containing k roses. 1 minute, bro. Find the minimum number of days required to make at least m bouquet, each containing to make at least m bouquets. Bouquets. Hey, it's bouquet. I don't know, man. Boukets. Yeah, it's bouquet. Oh, it's called
Bouquet. Bouquet.
bouquet. Boca. Sorry. Why are you saying sorry? Given n roses and an array. Okay, till here everything is okay. So ith day, basically ith rose will bloom on ith, like ith rose will bloom on the nums of ith day. Only adjacent bloomed roses can be picked to make a bouquet. Exactly k bloomed roses are required to make a single bouquet. Find the minimum number of days required to make at least m bouquet, each containing k roses. Return -1 if not possible. It feels like pretty complex problem for me. I don't know why. Maybe let's think in chunks. So first thing is like there are n roses, and that is basically nums, and you can say this is array. Sorry, man, where is wrong with you? Hey, where is that? Hmm? Man, where is my notes daily DSA? Okay, so we have given n roses, and nums is an array uh, basically represents the n roses with their day of bloom, like the day when that particular rose will bloom. Okay, so maybe let's say this is the n. Okay, ith rose, nums of I means ith rose will bloom on this day. Okay, now to make a bouquet. Okay, k roses needed to make a bouquet. Okay, k roses are needed, and they want m bouquet. Okay, m bouquet. So now we have given an example. Let's take it. N is 8, m nums of I, you can say nums will be 7, 7, 7, 7, and then 13, 11, 12, and 7. Okay, m equals to 2, k equals to 3. Bro, okay, let's take one example only first. Hey, what I closed, bro? I just wanted to close ChatGPT, but I feel like I closed something else. New movie recording. Yeah, everything is working good, and my excitement level is same. No problem. We are going to solve it either using our brain or using someone else's brain, but we'll solve it. So we have these many numbers, great, and now we are looking for something. So definitely, first thing what is coming into my mind, we can separate them based on the, well, like all the bouquets we can check based on the number of days required and minimum k we can take. Hey, but there was one confusion to me. Only adjacent bloomed roses can be picked to make a bouquet. Oh, that means we can't change the location of these. Or what? Yeah, definitely we can't change the location because they want something that can be. Okay, that means first thing is if we need adjacent roses, then definitely we can't change the order of them. Otherwise, I thought maybe sorting won't work. So that means first bouquet can be. So we are looking for m number of bouquets means 2 bouquets and k 3 required. So maybe 7th day we can say we'll get this bouquet, and we can get this one as well. 7, not 7th day, but we can get, if we consider these 3 adjacent, so it will be like max of these 3, so it will be nothing but, oh my bad, sorry. So okay, so I'm assuming like we have started with 7 minimum, so minimum 7 day, so it will consider these 3 7, all it will be like day 7, d equals to 7, we can say these will be bloomed, so we can use them on day 7, we can make a bouquet. And now if we are considering these 3, then it will be 30 and 13th day. But if we are not considering this and we considering these 3, then it will be 12, so we can say d equals to 12. Is there any other option? Not at all. First thing is we need 3 minimum. Oh, not 3 minimum, but complete 3. So if you know 12. Okay, now how we are going to solve it? That means we need continuous elements for sure to make a bouquet. So k equals to 3 means we need 3 uh, contiguous or maybe continuous elements that are adjacent to each other. So it's like we need somewhere 3 pair of 3 and 3 adjacent element, and you have to choose 2 set from the 3 you need to choose 3 set of 3 element from the array and 2 set, and that should be like minimum value in the set so that we can get the minimum time. And for example 110 and 3 10 2. What is the example? 1 10 3 10 and 2. M equals to 3, k equals to 2. So let's see how are we going to solve. First let's take k means 2 means we need 2 flowers, 2 roses to make a bouquet. So if we are taking this, it will be 1 and 10, so you can say 10 will be time. And if we are taking these two, that means total we need 6, and definitely there aren't 6 flowers, so we can't make it, so -1. So definitely if the number of elements are lesser than the required elements, then we can simply, so we got one corner case that if the number of roses are less than required roses m into k, then definitely we can return like simply blindly. We can't make them, right? We can't get the m number of bouquet. We won't be able to create an m number of bouquet. Now let's jump to this problem. So how are we going to approach it? Just thinking. So what will be the maximum time that can I take? Definitely maximum time. I'm just assuming. I know. I need to think from another angle, but for the time being, I'm focusing more on binary search because here they are saying binary search. It's binary search problem. But bro, what if it is given to you random? Like you don't know whether to use binary search, if there is any other solution. So for the time being, let's focus on binary search. How can we use it? I know there are other options. There will might be other options. So first thing, what will be the naive approach? Let me think about naive. Hey, I'm just writing wrong spelling of approach. Naive approach. So what will be the naive approach? Maybe first thing is like I'll pick the first 3 element, the next 3 element, the next 3 elements. So and we'll get, so whatever the value getting. So first let's say this is the pair. Okay. What are the options, bro? If I'll consider this, so first pair will be this, and the second pair will be this, third pair will be this. But there are other options, right? I can say like, what if we are taking this first 3, then one is skip, third second 3, then one is skip, and this, there are so many combinations, so we can't think like this. Definitely for sure. So one thing is for sure, the number will like be maximum. It could go up to maximum days, maximum the number of days. The maximum value number of days required to bloom a rose. So maximum number of days required to bloom a rose, so it will be 13. So now we need to check. Can we consider 13? Then what will be that? So that means 13 will be part of a box. Okay, we haven't checked the constraints, like what are the constraints. First thing is important. So n is 10 raised to the power 5 and nums of I 10 raised to the power 9. Okay, m can be 10 raised to the power 6. Okay, great. 10 to the power 6. Wow. N can be 10 to the power 5. So there could be 10 to the power 5 number of elements, roses, and okay, 10 to the power 9, and M can be 10 to the power 6. How? If there are 10 to the power 5 roses, so if we are considering one rose for a bouquet, then also it will be like more less than 10. It should be maximum 10 to the power 5 are possible, right? Bro, it's crazy. How can it be? Is it possible? Am I unable to think of what I'm thinking? If n number of roses are 10, maximum can be up to 10 raised to the power 5, 1 to 10 to the power 5. That means there will be, and so suppose if you are considering a bouquet with a one flower, so there are how many bouquets are possible? 10 to the power 5. So how can it be like 10 to the power 6? We can't ask. Okay, maybe they are saying these many. Okay, my bad. So this is possible option, and what is the possible options for input of them? Yeah, definitely if it will be greater than 10 to the power 5, then definitely it will be minus 1. But they can provide this input. Okay, but now I'm not getting hint or what. So I need to think more out of box. I don't know, I'm thinking something like maybe we need to check what is the minimum time. So we can check like minimum, it could be min of array, it could be 7, max could be 13. So time will lie between these two, definitely for sure. Because uh, to bloom at least one rose, it is like we need 7 minutes or 7 hours or 7 days, and to bloom all the roses we need max value. So min max we got. Now how can we use or leverage it in the binary search? Suppose if I am going to say 13 by 2, say 13 7, and we are going to say 20 10 10. 10 is the value. So we'll see. Can we bloom number of roses, or can we make m number of bouquets with uh, with 10 days, or with like in the 10th days? So if you say first, second, third, so these are all less than 10, so we can say okay, it is one possible option. Yeah, it is one possible option. After that we'll say okay, let's consider this one number. If it is lesser than this, then we'll consider it. Next number, okay, so it's greater than this, we can't consider it. So that means we need to discard all the numbers so far because we need adjacent. Then we'll see okay, 10 11 12 7 7. So can we say no, it won't be? Then we can say it's not possible, we are getting count only one. But then we'll say okay, then another number, and let's start scanning. So total number of I know max can be 10 to the power 9, and min can be min of this number. So maybe let's say 1 2 10 to the power 9. Now we need to check. So log in, and for each element we need to iterate through this array. So and 10 to the power 5 into log n. I hope this is the fundamental of funda of it. But bro, I feel like how I'll be able to solve it if I don't know this approach. Or maybe I don't know when to use binary or when. Definitely. For example, here we can check. Okay, this is one possible option. Then definitely we'll see. Okay, let's start picking from this number. Continue till here. How many counts are 3? If it is greater than, then we can say okay, not possible. So let me try to formalize this algorithm. So first we'll find low value. Low will be min of nums. My bad, sorry guys, I'm forgetting the high. Max of nums, we got this, while low less than equals to high, sorry, I used to, so while the value of low is greater less than equals to high, so definitely what needs to be done? We need to calculate mid. Mid is nothing but low plus high by 2. Okay, and now check, we'll say check if can. Okay, check if can, so we'll give nums, so nums we have mid value, and we'll see if we can like if we are considering this number, so how many bouquet we can make, and number we know k is required, so if k are less than k, then definitely, so we'll solve this problem again, but for the time being, let's say result, so result will be this, if result equals to true, maybe let's say if result, then we can say okay, I'm confused or what, maybe let's say if we took higher number, maximum number, then also they are possible, right? Max we got, okay, I got it. So if we got result, that means we have result, so what we'll do, we'll simply store result, and result will be earlier it will be high, and we can say, so result will be result equals to this one, not this one, mid, sorry, my bad, it will be mid, and we need to check. Okay, so this is one possible option, but we got the result, so now we need to reduce uh, the number of days required to bloom, so we'll say we need to move towards leftward direction, so end will be mid minus 1, sorry, my bad, yeah, mid minus, not end, where we are using high, will be mid minus 1, else if result is not there, that means we need to move, so low will be mid plus 1. So this is one option. Now we need to check, so check if can, sorry, can, not can. Okay, so here what we are going to do, okay, so let me tell you, so we have nums array and mid, and we need k as well, sorry, here I haven't mentioned, and we need to start from starting, you know why we need to start from, we need contiguous element or continuous element, adjacent element, so that's why we need to consider a box of k elements first. If it is possible, you can say like we will start scanning from first element. If we can achieve the k element, it's pretty good. If not, just drop the location where you are feeling okay, now we start from again. So let's say count equals to, so number of boxes. Okay, we need one more thing, I believe. K is basically represents box, but how many box we need? So M also needed. So let's say C and D equals to 0. So initially we have 0 for I, or let's say EL in nums. So if EL less than equals to mid, then let's say sub count, sub C and D equals to, where should we consider it, bro? Okay, let's say sub C and D equals to 0 initially, if EL less than mid, sub C. Okay, so first thing is sub cnd plus equals to 1. And one more thing before we do it, I know, let me tell you what exactly we are doing here. So first thing is, okay, so my idea is simply, there are two things. I don't know if we have example right now. So here if you see 7, 7, 7, these were the example. 13, I don't know exactly example, but 1, 5, 8, let's say this is number. And now we started scanning from the first element. So what we'll do, we'll start like you just have a bucket. So bucket will be here sub count. That will be a bucket, and right now it has 0 elements, okay? And this is global count, like total number of bouquet that we can make. So this is number of bouquets we are tracking, and this is number of roses required for a bouquet. So we'll check. So first thing, so we'll say, okay, are you bloom like whatever the value will be made of mid, we'll say, bro, we have this number of days to bloom. Are you like this? So it's like someone, maybe let's say gardener started plucking the checking the flowers, and it will say, it will start from like these all are standing in a row, or these all are like the flowers are planted in a row. So it started scanning from the first checking, started checking, okay, so this one is, so what it will do, it will add it into bucket, and let's say Shaven will be here. So we can say shop. So what we are doing, and now first thing we'll check if we have before adding a flower, we'll say if shop cnt equals to you can say mid, my bad, you can say equals to m, not m, k. That means this value is already filled, a number of elements are in the range k, so we can say we need to you can say we need to make a bouquet. So gardener is very smart and it will make bouquet as well. So we'll say count, that means we just added, like we created one count plus equals to 1, and subsequently like now we are just making the bouquet, so sub count will be 0. So it is, we are checking at each level, at each before moving to a flower, plucking a flower, we are checking it. And now if el equals to mid, that means okay, this number, this will be bloomed, so we'll check it is bloomed, so sub count will be plus equals to 1. Okay, so here we just need to do this now. So its count goal is just check sub count, else if it is not, that means if less than or equals to mid element, or it is less, else just do sub cnt equals to 0, basically, because if if this is not bloomed, that means we can't consider it, so we can't do it, and return the count. So here it will be 0, so it will consider it 0, okay, then it will be 1, 1 again, 1 again. So at each level, at each iteration, it will see, okay, this is this it will imply, and okay, not third one, in the fourth one it will check. But here if you notice, if we are checking at the starting, the problem is, means here suppose we have these numbers, now last time we plugged these and we have this, so finally it could be the case like in the last, if sub count is, we need to check, bro, if sub count equals to k, cnt plus equals to 1, that's why I forget these things, return cnt. Now I think it is perfect, it is perfect, yeah. Sorry guys, I think I'm sneezing about. Okay, so we have n stands for length of array. I don't know what is the use of it in Python especially, maybe, I don't know. So low is will be the min of nums, and high will be max of nums, So for the time being we have these two things, and let's say while low less than equals to high. Yeah, so let's say mid will be low. I need to do this low plus high by 2. Okay, and now we need to check. Okay, let me do one thing first. Define check if possible. Okay, and here self, and here you will do two things, nums k and m. Create nums k m. So low will be my bad, bro. Not here. I'm thinking something wrong. I mean, I'm thinking about my family. Something not wrong, but that happened. Actually, yeah. I don't know where my brain is flowing. Thinking too many things. I have to focus here only. Sorry. So check if possible. Self nums km. I think I forgot one more thing or what. Yeah, mid, bro. Where are you? I need mid as well. So let's say CNT equals to 0 and sub CNT equals to 0. For EL in nums, these are nothing but for flower. Let's say flower. RS, rose. Let's say rose, bro. Why 2? For rose in nums, bro, it's not rose, it's bloom day. Hey, let's use symbol what we were using EL, so it will be easy for me to recall, otherwise there might be confusion. So shall I check the, okay, let me think again. So if EL in nums, so if sub count, let's say sub CND equals to k, that means bouquet is ready, and we can say so we can say CNT plus equals to 1 sub CNT equals to 0. Sorry. And for now we need to check if EL less than equals to mid. Okay, that means the flower has been already bloomed. Flower has been already bloomed. Okay, so now we can, okay, I think I said wrong. Flower already has been bloomed. Okay, flower already has been, flower has already been bloomed. So here we can say if AL is this, then we can say count, not count, sub CND. Bro, what are you doing? Sub CND plus equals to 1, and else we don't need to, else we need to do one thing, sub CND equals to 0. That means we got something that can't be the part of this bucket, and if there are less than k number of elements, then we can't do it, and we need to move it to 0. If there will be k, it's already being considered, and if it's okay, now this number is coming into it, that means count is still less than this, then sub CND is 0. And finally we know what needs, what if sub CND, that means last one, equals to k, we need to tackle this. So sub CND equals to 0, sorry, and CND plus equals to 1. I don't know if I think we can use it in one go. Let's say CND, we are just taking, and now result, let's say check if possible, and okay, my bad, here we need to use self dot check if possible. So here we are checking if the value or the day number of days that we picked from mid value, if we can make the bouquet within that particular day, till that particular day, if number of roses or the adjacent roses can be part of a bouquet, can be like can we make bouquets, okay, bouquet, bouquets. Huh. So here you can say we need nums k and m and mid. Pretty cool. And now we need to check. I know. Now we just need to check if result equals to m. That means this is one possible option. Then we can say fin result. No, let's say nb, number of bouquets. If nb equals to m, so we can say result one of this result could be, and let's say result equals to max of high. That is only the possible. Oh, sorry, this is one of the possible options. So result will be nb. You can say not nb, mid will be the result, and what needs to be done. So this could be the higher number. Now we need to look for lower number, or lower if we can get number of bouquets in lesser number of days. So what is a, u, a, e, a? Filler verbs. So result and not result. So high will be mid minus 1. Else, if it is not the case, low will be mid plus 1, and finally return the result. Let's see. Fingers crossed. What the heck? Where I kept height? Oh man, it failed for second example. Oh, I am sorry. I forgot the corner case. I feel like so let's do it. Even if we don't need to do this before this weekend early. So you can say if m into k is less than n, right? What is n? N is okay. This is use of n. My god, I'm not checking the word. I haven't thought about it. Like, this is one use. Greater than n. Pretty fool. Beautiful. Hoping that everything will be good. Oh man, failed. How many digits are? Let me see. 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8, 1, 9. 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 3, 9. Okay, so I can get it. And that means we took the bigger number, or we are seeing bigger number here. And I believe 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 3, 9. So this is the largest value that we took. And here if you see result equals to high, while low less than equals to high, mid low plus high percentage by 2, check possible nums k m mid, nums k m mid, count 0 sub count equals to 0. K, so we'll see 1. Okay, first we'll start with the largest number, largest and this number. Hey, what went wrong? Okay, equal nums. So count k equals to count plus equals to 1. So count equals to 0. Okay, so we are looking for one number, and EL will be some between this number and this number. First number, mean and meg, low and high. So okay, I'm feeling like what I made mistake. NB, number of bouquet greater than equals to m, right? Not equals to m only. So if NB, number of bouquets that we can make greater than or equals to greater than, that means we can make the number of bouquets with this state. That means we can suit this. I hope now it will work perfect. I got the perfect. Look, sometimes we need to debug it. Perfect, bro. So we solved it, and that's pretty cool. It was easy, but still, I feel, what if I'm not getting this as a solution, or I'm not getting this approach? It is not coming into my mind when I'm looking at new examples. So maybe I need to see more problems relating to this. Similar kind of. That's why we have learning here, bro. No problem. So I think we solved one problem, and today I'm not targeting any more problems, because the reason is I'm just focusing more on solving one problem with full efficiency. And definitely I'll try to, like, when the problems are smaller, simpler, then I'm targeting more, because I just want to make uh, I want to try out my best to solve the problems, and I need to do more to. And it's pretty like it's weekend. I should do more problems. I think still I'm not able to manage my time properly, so I'm planning to go early on bed. But still, it's 1:32. How it is possible, bro? You are just saying. You are not following. Sorry, guys. So I think that's pretty much we solved one problem. I think how much time I took, I don't know, man. I never watched my stream, except even I never watched my any videos. News speaking, it could be anything. Where I feel like the mission is to, like, find out all the mistakes and all, but sometimes I feel okay. So I know these are the mistakes, and I do it. Like, it's like kind of history that I'm building, so I'll review them once needed. But for the time being, it's pretty good. And thank you so much. And wishing the best. Good night and sleep tight. Okay. Bye bye. And here I let me close it.